The day of Candlemas has two feasts on that day: the presentation of Christ in the temple and the purification of the Blessed Virgin Mary. After the birth of a child, it was part of the Judaistic faith that the mother received the ritual of sacrament of purification, having increased the multitude of God's chosen people, which has also been inherited by the Christian Church. The Candlemas itself is so called because of the blessing of the candles, which represent the presentation of Christ in the temple as the light of the world, just recently arrived on earth. Jesus is the light of the world, and as the infant, Jesus was presented in the temple to the old man Simeon, who held Jesus up and spoke those glorious words of the Nunc Dimittis: "Lord, now lettest thou thy servant depart in peace, according to thy word, for mine eyes have seen thy salvation, which thou hast prepared before the face of all people, to be a light to lighten the Gentiles, and to be the glory of thy people Israel." To be a light to lighten the Gentiles is the key phrase of Candlemas, as it shows Jesus as the light of the world in a universal and inclusive meaning and purpose for his future ministry. We're all included in his message and path to salvation. This is the power of Candlemas that is so intrinsic to the Christian message, that salvation is ultimately universal. And in these difficult times where insurrections, persecutions, and genocide in the name of religion are taking place, the light of the world is the total antithesis of so much that is so negative, which is going on today. But we have comfort. After all, the inconveniences and disruption to everyone's life that has hit us in the last year, there are, I believe, some positive signs that are emerging for all of us, and especially those of us who hold fast to the idea of the salvation for Jesus is the light for Jesus. So I'll stop there.